Well, that was quick 30 seconds. That was anticlimactic. Welcome back to the Know It All Podcast, episode 29. Yes, we decided to do a live stream today for y'all because what reasons? As you can see right now, I'm here alone. Gonna be joined soon. But obviously today's NFL. Today's topic is about the NFL trade rumors. Not trade. God, I'm struggling. Today's episode is about NFL free agency. God, I don't know why I'm struggling so much. But yeah, we're here to talk about all the good free agency moves going on. We ain't seen y'all since last week. We didn't record at the last Friday because everybody was busy. So we went ahead just live stream today. This is our second time streaming the live stream for you guys per episode. The last one happened with me and Don, and we did some PlayStation, whatever the heck PlayStation had going on. PlayStation had something going on, so I don't really quite remember. But I do remember that we live streaming today. So I'm by myself, and obviously when Tim gets here, because when Tim gets here, he's gonna join. So when he gets here, we're gonna discuss it more. But I'm gonna pull up all of the free agencies now. For this episode, we're just gonna go by position, so quarterback, running back, wide receiver, O line, defensive line, all that good stuff. And I'm just personally gonna start off by myself until he gets here. And you guys can leave in the chat how you feel about the decisions and the moves. But the biggest one you got to start off with is Kirk Cousins. That's the one I'm gonna start off with, Kirk Cousins, because I think it was a big signing. And sorry, yeah, I think it was a big signing. I think it might have been a little bit over signing, but I don't know. I'm struggling to talk to y'all so much. I be acting like I don't be on camera before. Like this ain't nothing new to me. But they signed Kirk Cousins to this big deal. Hold on, $180 million for 4 years. I think 50 million is guaranteed. I think might be 80 million. I don't know exactly, but I know they signed Kirk Cousins to this big deal. I'm not the biggest fan of the deal. I don't think it was really necessary to give him that much money for a 35-year-old going on 36, coming off of a huge knee injury. I believe they said it was a knee injury. Minnesota fans, help me out. But I don't personally think it was the best decision to give him that much money. Now, I'm not saying Kirk Cousins is trash. He's a solid NFL starting caliber quarterback. He's proved that since his Washington days, to his Viking days, not to his Atlanta days. Never thought I'd see that Kirk Cousins down here. But I don't think personally Kirk Cousins was the answer. I'm just being honest. I personally don't think he's the solidified answer for Atlanta. But hey, everybody like different things, and usually sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I keep looking down at my phone because I'm looking at the what's it called? I'm trying to look at all the updates and everything that's still going on. But these are just the players I got in front of me right now. But let's finish off with Kirk Cousins' statement. And again, until I get more guests in here, but Kirk Cousins, solid player. Do I think he's worth $108 million at the age of 36? No. I do need to give him his credit, though, where he has the world's greatest agent because this dude absolutely fleeces every team he goes to. Washington didn't want to pay him. 11 goes to Minnesota. He had a couple of years in Minnesota. What, played 3-4 years in Minnesota? Solid football play. No playoffs, obviously. I mean, no championships. Maybe a playoff win with Minnesota. That's it. Um, yeah, it's kind of pathetic, but who cares? Now he's down here in Atlanta, fleecing more money of another team. He's probably going to get like a solid playoff win. They might be solid this year. Falcons are making moves. You'll probably hear their name more with this free agent list that I got going on right here. I just feel like I should note that the Falcons are actually out here trying to make moves, and I don't know what it is about Atlanta, man. But the Falcons are doing what they got to do to make some moves. And hey, Kirk Cousins, $108 million is crazy. Oh, that's the wrong one. Fellow brethren.
Hello, my brother. Sorry
Hey,
that I'm late.
it's all good. I was just on the first person anyway. I was on Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, he got that 4 year, 180 mil.
He ain't nothing but the new Matt Ryan.
No, that's just respect for the Matt Ryan. I don't know if he that Kurt. That's too much for Kurt at the age of 36, coming off a knee injury. I think it was a knee injury. That's a little bit too much money.
I feel like the only difference is that the Falcons had a better team.
The only difference is Matt Ryan made the Super Bowl. Matt Ryan's MVP, and Kirk Cousins
Yeah,
will
that's why
never
that's
exceed
why I
any of that.
bring up their team.
But his team
You,
ain't got nothing to do with him
let's
winning
not
MVP.
let's not act like that Falcons team wasn't good.
Matt Ryan won an MVP, not his team. Kirk Cousins is never
Hold
sniffing
on,
Matt
hold
Ryan's
on.
level of play.
So I want to let's confirm this now. So you're telling me Matt Ryan and only Matt Ryan is the reason they made the Super Bowl?
If you take Matt Ryan off that team, they're not even in the playoffs. The man won MVP.
All right. I asked that for a reason because normally you disagree with that. But all
Hold on, let
right.
me pull up playoffs. See how many wins playoff win Kirk Cousins got.
Oh no, I ain't disagreeing with your statement. I completely agree.
It says
I'm
it
just
says
saying. I'm just saying. You got Jay Jettas,
who
who
could be a Charger, by the way. Hopefully,
who is arguably. What you mean he could be a Charger?
and anything possible. I've been hearing rumors about him possibly coming to the Chargers. I would love it. Please make that move.
Hold on, let me check this out because that's crazy. Ooh,
And y'all might have to mute the TV for copyright reasons.
we got Saquon. Hey, babe, can you turn it down a little bit? Is that's good?
Yeah, you straight. Saquon Barkley. Oh, okay. I'm tripping. Let me get back to the list. Yeah, Kirk Cousins. Is that done
I
in the
think we
chat?
getting Saquon. Oh, we already got him, and we got C.J. Gardner Johnson back. Oh yeah, we're starting off so good. Okay, this man want to keep his job. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm
Oh, I
not
like
even
how big that came out. That looked cool. They must have changed that.
Sirianni want to keep his job.
Hello, Mr. Donovan. He couldn't be here today, y'all. Yeah, he's in the
Hello,
process of moving, so
the goat.
I like how big it is now. It used to be smaller than that. That's huge. That's our other crew member. Obviously, if you guys didn't know that, you know that now. Click on our name, and you can subscribe to the channel and help us out. We don't do this live streaming often, so give us a little slack. We still working on it, but I'm just trying to look for the
Oh, we
thingies.
got Devontae Parker.
Let me back up. Okay, let me go to the next player. I'm only going to do relevant players. No disrespect to all the journeymans or one player guys. Like no disrespect, but we're talking about the important people. So
We got
next
Saquon.
is Baker Mayfield. Buddy re-signed with Tampa Bay for $100 million. That's absolutely insane.
Wait, ain't Mike Evans leaving? Did he? Where he signed at?
My Evans still there. I think he said he wasn't going to resign unless they resign Baker. So good looking out. That's
Dang.
that brotherhood, boy.
Nah,
That's
he
a
just
good.
want a quarterback. He finally got one.
He went from Brady to Baker. Hey, Baker got to the playoffs. I'm not mad at him. That's a hey. I don't know about no 100 million now. Baker Mayfield 100 million. I don't know about all that, but he got him to the playoffs. It's better than nothing, I guess.
I think that extra 50 came from beating Philly. That's why.
Nah, that extra
How they
50 just Buccaneers just paying people for no reason.
probably.
Let me keep it being. No disrespect to Baker Mayfield, but $100 million for Baker Mayfield for one good season is absolutely outrageous. There's no way we're keeping in the Bucking. That's that serious. There's
How
no way
much
he
is
got that much money.
guaranteed? It's 100 million guaranteed.
Nah, I don't think it's 100 million guaranteed. Let me check.
Because if it's not all guaranteed, then it's not a bad deal. Because if you do show out, you ended up paying.
New contract. That's still a lot of money for Baker Mayfield though.
No, I think that's pretty good.
100 million for a dude that's got like one playoff win in his career. They're pulling the Kirk Cousins.
You saw how much he getting.
He getting 50 million guaranteed, which is still a lot of money for a one playoff win dude. Like this dude's only got one playoff win.
That's ridiculous. Who's next? We're done with Baker.
Baker,
I'm
Baker,
glad he
Baker.
got a team though.
Uh, Ryan Tannehill is supposed to be next. I don't know what the heck he signed up, but we're gonna skip him. We're gonna get to Russell Wilson. Now this signing I like. Russell Wilson still, in my opinion, is a good quarterback.
He went to the Steelers, right?
Yeah, he on Steelers now for 1 year, 1.2 mil.
Look, I'm gonna have faith because I like Mike Tomlin as a head coach, and I think that might turn around how Russell Wilson play. I don't know. I'm not gonna stand behind that, but I'm confident in Mike Tomlin. I'll stand behind that. Yeah, he took Kenny Pickett to a playoff.
Kenny Pickett. I forgot about Kenny Pickett.
So I think I'm pretty confident. Give him a decent to solid quarterback. He might can do something
Um, I
because
like
their
the signing.
defense is a sleeper.
No, I think the Steelers are actually really going to be good because they got more signings that we're going to get through. Like I said, we're only doing the important players. I'm going to breeze through all the other journeyman quarterbacks that we got on the list. But before I do that, like I said, Russell Wilson, 1.2 million 1 year. Denver's still paying all his money, so Steelers really stole him for free. Um, I like the signing because now they got a veteran quarterback who's a Super Bowl champion and a solid team to go around him, like a really good team to go around him. So
Right.
Steelers are right back in the mix for the AFC North. The Bengals are, we'll get them in a minute. They've had an awful offseason so far. The Ravens had a pretty good offseason so far for free agent signing. And then you got the Browns, who are the Browns are still solid with Deshaun Watson. If he can get back healthy, I think they'll be a good, solid team.
I don't trust the Browns. I ain't gonna cap to you. I believe in the Texans more because didn't they just sign somebody? I saw they
Uh,
just signed somebody.
I have no idea. Let me brush through the other quarterbacks that nobody cares about. Let's just be honest. Um, Gardner Minshew, cool, signed with the Raiders. Don't really care. He got 25 million though, so get your bag. Jacory Brissett signed with the Patriots, 1 year, 8 mil. Jameis Winston signed with the Browns, backup 1 year, 4 mil. Not really bad. Tyrod Taylor, I didn't even know he was still in the league. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I didn't
Uh,
either.
Sam Darnold is still in the league, signed with the Vikings. All these dudes just get chance because they're, I guess, to be backups, but who cares? Drew Lock signed with the Giants. I forgot he was even in the NFL. I'm not even gonna lie. And then Mason Rudolph signs with the Tennessee Titans. That's wild. I remember last time I seen Mason Rudolph, he got hit in the head with a helmet.
Oh, bruh. No, you forgot about the Texans. They just got Joe Mixon and Daniel Hunter.
Yeah, I
That
was just
is,
about to get to the running backs too, so I'm glad you
ooh,
said that.
I ain't gonna cap
Um,
you. The Texans are a team to fear, in my opinion.
I'm gonna hold that comment and I'm gonna get back to that because I do want to talk about the Texans. But let's talk about your Eagles first because they signed Saquon Barkley to a 3 year, 37 million, which I mean it's not really bad. It's actually a steal.
That's 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 a solid contract, if you ask me. Now, if he go crazy this year, I'm expecting them to, you know what I'm saying, give him some money. But
He got his money.
other
He
than that,
good.
it's a solid contract.
Uh,
And we
I like
also got CJ Gardner Johnson back too.
I like the signing. I like the Saquon signing. He pretty much stolen from a divisional rival because the Giants are idiots. Um, you pay Daniel Jones all that money for what? Like to do absolutely nothing. He's trash. Like he's trash. You let your best player go. Okay, phrase the Giants fans correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know your best player, but he's my probably your best player. Saquon just
He's a
walked right
best
out the
player.
door, and then you outside of the Bongles, my bad, the Bongles. The Giants might have had the worst all season. Again, comment below, Giants fans, if you really
No, it's
know,
the
like
Bengals. It's the Bengals.
the Bongles.
The Bongles. It's the Bongles.
They're back to
Because
being the
ain't no way
Bongles.
you letting go. You're not even a championship contending team anymore.
No, I wouldn't say that. As long as you got Joe Burrow, you can contend. I just don't. They obviously he need weapons. You got Jamar Chase still. You got. I don't know the Bengals roster. I'm not a Bengals fan, so I can't like sit here and name the entire roster. But you still got your two key guys, and you just got to put more pieces around you. T. Higgins is not somebody you just gonna up and replace. Like let's just not BS around the fact. He's not
That's
going to
what
be
I'm
up and
saying.
replaced.
Like,
But you can get a solid big body receiver in the draft. Like you can always find a big body. He might not be T. Higgins good, but he can be a
I don't think
solid
it's
second,
any
third
good
option.
this year. I don't think it's any that's
They,
worth drafting this year. I feel like they should focus on their defense, in my opinion.
this draft full of
Defense and get
receivers.
a running back. That's what they need to focus on.
I don't even think to see the running back can wait. Like you don't really need a running back. Running back. Like in the NFL today, you don't need to start running back. You can have a decent running back, and then you can still be straight. Mike Williams. Actually, as a diehard Chargers fan, let's talk
You're
about Mike
right.
Williams. That's actually smart. If he can stay healthy, and I've also heard rumors that he got released from us just so we can come back and restructure his contract. Smart move if that happens. But I like the Mike Williams signing if the Bengals pick him up because he can legit be a T Higgins replacement. He's not T Higgins. T Higgins is clearly better, but he can big body receiver, deep threat, go down the
Only because
field.
he's younger. Only because he showed the same thing because he's younger.
Uh, I'm not even gonna say. I
His
think T Higgins
potential,
just better.
I feel like you could stand on that because his potential might be higher.
But Mike is he also injury prone. Like I'm telling you, bro, as a
Yeah,
diehard Chargers fan, I've seen so many injuries that hurt my heart because he went down so many times. Like last year,
I
he
ain't gonna have to
for a
you.
year.
It has to be y'all training staff, either y'all training or y'all medical staff. Like they're not doing something right.
No, his body just. Some people just not built for football forever. Anyway, like you can play, but
Le-
you're not built to play forever.
Legit, your whole wide receiver core isn't built for football.
I guess not.
The best route runner isn't built for football, Terrence.
Nobody built for football. It was Staley. They got hurt. I truly think a lot of them players say, I don't want to play for Staley no more. I'm done. We're just going to get injured for the season. We're done.
I
I
would
truly
be
think that's
shocked.
what they said.
I would be shocked
I would have said the same thing. I would have said, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm
because ain't
good.
no way every year y'all blow a lead to the Chiefs or just get blown out.
Nah, the Chiefs they're just better than everybody else.
Like that, it makes no sense. Because I be going for Jay Herbo and he be going crazy too.
Yeah, going crazy with 4 string receivers 2 years ago. But hey, we passed that. We got Jim Harbaugh now, and I'm satisfied.
Hey, I want to put him in my top 5 just
Who?
because he did that, Jay Herbo.
Oh, he was already in my top 5. He really top 3. But matter of fact, we can make that a video. Our top
I
5,
wouldn't
top
say top
10
3.
quarterback.
He got to prove that top 3. Jalen in my top 3.
Over Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes,
No, he's not over
Joe
Josh
Burrow.
Allen or Pat. Pat Mahomes is number 1. I ain't
I
gonna cap
don't.
you. I got Josh Allen number 2.
It's our coaching. Your brother's a Bengal fan too.
No, he's a Chiefs fan.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Tripping. He is a Chiefs fan. What you talking about? It's our coaching. Y'all just won a Super Bowl again.
The Pat Mahomes script.
Pat Mahomes script. Oh, let me get to the other running backs because you got some solid running backs on here. First of all, let's talk about Austin Eckler. Let's just brush over him because he's no longer a Charter, so I don't care. I wanted him going anyway,
What,
so let's save
what
us
team is
time.
he on?
You know what? I was gonna say the Wizards, the Commanders.
Ugh.
Yeah, his career's
Well,
done. Once you get sent to Washington, you're done. So
are you
he
gonna
just
say that? You gonna say that about buddy from LSU? That's where he projected to go.
he done. His career's over. As soon as you sign the dotted line in Washington, you just might as well quit.
Dang.
I'm gonna go through the bums first. Okay, sorry, not bums. Anybody who makes the NFL is not a bum. You're just not as big as the other ones. But you got Clyde Edwards Hilaire. He ain't really got a team right now. Dante Freeman, I don't know who that is. Zach Moss, he signed with the Bengals 2-year, 8 mil. AJ Dillon still ain't signed a team yet. Gus Johnson just
What?
signed with us for 2 years, which I mean he a big body back. I'm not mad at it. Devin Singletary just signed with the Giants for 3 years, 16 mil. DeAndre Swift from the Eagles signed with the Bears, which shocked the hell out of me. I'm not gonna lie. For 3 years, 24 million is crazy. That's a solid number. That's actually a steal. Tony
That's
Pollard, the
crazy.
one that hurt me the most because I kind of really wanted Tony Pollard. I'm not even gonna lie. I was hoping we got him, but Tennessee snuck him right up for 3 years, 24. Dallas is holding some L's too this offseason. And then the other two big signings, Josh Jacobs went to Green Bay. That was not really surprising because the Raiders are cheap. They don't pay running backs. Surprise, surprise. Nobody does.
That makes them a threat.
The Packers are good. I said the Packers are good last year though. They started awful. Like they
No, I
started
mean like
bad.
a championship threat.
I believe it. I don't think see this is gonna be
They
them and the
was
Lions.
they was last year at best a second round threat.
Titans are career ending. Are they that bad though?
Yes.
But now they got the
Let's
quarterback of the
agree
future.
that if Derrick Henry would have stayed, his career would have been done.
Yeah, but he didn't have a quarterback. They got one now. Will Levis is nice. I think his potential is
They
clearly
got
off the
to
charts
develop him,
because
and then they coaching suck.
we got to see they got a new coach.
Um,
Will Levis is gonna be really good. I was shocked he actually came out to be this good. I'm not gonna lie, so he shocked me. But like you said, Derrick Henry gone.
Guess where he came from?
Who? Will Levis? I thought he went to Kentucky.
Yeah, he transferred there because our dumb coach didn't want to start him over what's the name?
Who?
What's that man's name? We had him as a quarterback.
Talking about the dude that's still there now?
Huh?
Talking about the guy that's still there now?
Yeah.
Y'all let Will Levis go. Now he a first round pick. Let me get back. Hold on. Let me run through this right quick. Crap, I done messed up.
We're starting to pull a Georgia with quarterbacks.
Sam Howell, Will Levis. How many years Sam Howell been playing?
He ain't been in the league that long. He couldn't have been.
It's about his third or fourth year in it because Will Levis is his first. So I mean, as of right now, I agree with that statement. But by the end of next year, I won't agree with that.
I don't agree with that. I got to see how Will play.
Yeah, I don't agree with that one at all. But let me get back to this. Where the heck is it at? We already talked about Josh Jacobs to Green Bay. Great pickup. I think that can make them championship contender type team. They already impressed me with last year's run they had after an awful start. But I think after they beat us, it really helped them like jump up.
Jordan Love, the future.
Yeah, Joe Love's gonna be really good. Learning under Aaron Rodgers actually benefited him. Like a lot of players should learn under the starting quarterback already. I think that benefits a lot of players. So whoever gets drafted to Washington this year, learn under Sam Howell, eventually take a spot. Don't know how it works. So
I feel like Tennessee needs to let go of that QB from Liberty.
oh, the Malik Willis or something like that.
Yeah, Malik Willis, something like that.
I mean, where he gonna go though? Not too many teams need a quarterback. In the draft coming up, all these star
Yeah, you're
potential
right.
quarterbacks. He kind of shot himself in the foot with the bad rookie year, but you can't really blame him. It's a rookie year. Like I'm the type of person I give quarterbacks, players, not just quarterbacks, players in general, to at least their third to fourth year to be like, okay, by that fourth year, I need to see every year I need to see improvement. But by that fourth year, you want to get paid, I need to see you taking that gigantic leap. Rookie year, I can take some mistakes. Second year, same amount, some good mistakes, but I need to see improvement from those mistakes. And then third year, I need to see you taking a jump. In that fourth year, that's most players get by paid then. So you better be taking the superstar league by that fourth year. So
because to be honest with you, rookie year, I'm seeing how good you could potentially be. I'm not if I get a rookie, depending on how my team is structured, if I get a rookie, I'm not okay. For example, not the Bears, the Commanders. If they should get a rookie to see how good he's going to be, and then build around him. They shouldn't like try to win anything. They're not about to win anything.
They need to be trying to trade Justin Fields somewhere. If they're gonna pick up a QB in a draft,
not
trade
the Bears,
Justin
I meant
Fields.
the Commanders.
Oh yeah, they trash. Well, no, I'll take that back. The defense is actually pretty solid. The offense just has to
offense. It's not even the offense. Their line is completely trash. Completely trash.
What was XFL? What was he talking about?
I have no idea.
Hold on. Matter of fact, let's move to receivers. Like we already talked about T. Higgins. He got franchise tag. He ain't going for none of that. He said he wants to get paid multi-year deals. Can you blame him? Football's a dangerous sport, and you're not guaranteed every day. He's a star receiver, easily a wide receiver one on any other team. And my boy wants to get traded. As a Clemson fan, I want nothing but the best for him. So go ahead and get your money and get traded. Because the Bungles, are
what are you
done.
expecting to get from him for him?
The chat delayed. Ooh. For T. Higgins, you're probably gonna have to give him a first round pick. You got to. He's that talented. You're not getting anything less than the first round.
But how good the pick got to be?
As long as it's first round, I don't think most teams care. They just want that first round pick, and you're gonna have to give us some players because if he's gonna get paid, it's gonna require a salary dump. So you're gonna have to give us some players with like decent to moderate size salary contracts, and again, a couple picks. You might have to give a first, a fourth, and maybe like a sixth or seventh or something. You got to give up something, some compensation for T. Higgins. This is not just some regular dude.
I say two solid, a solid player, maybe a developing player, first round. That sounds pretty good to me.
Well, outside of the money factor, because you know you got to have money too. I'm not trying to get too deep in the money part because I'm not going to
Well, how
calculate
much
all
did he
that.
make last year?
Well, you know his contract up, so he's trying to make like whatever he wanted this one. I guess whatever they can offer, whoever can pick him up.
Oh damn, we shouldn't have got the money. Man, we must not have no money.
The Bungles fumbled the bag again. It says Michael Pittman Jr. re-signed with the Colts. I forgot he was on the Colts. He's actually a really underrated receiver.
Yeah, if Quentin Richardson could, not Quentin Richardson. What's that name? Richardson. If he could stay healthy,
Oh, if he stay healthy, that'd be solid. But he back on the Titans. Mike Evans obviously re-signed with the Buccaneers because Baker Mayfield, his boy. That was the reason he came back. Calvin Ridley signed a 4-year, $92 million contract with the Tennessee Titans. Holy moly.
that's a big contract.
And it's funny because they traded AJ Brown because they didn't want to give him the same contract, but his was 100 million. What? You gave up AJ Brown for essentially nothing.
Right.
You let him walk out the door for free, and then you go behind and pay Calvin
You
Ridley
see,
the
you
same amount.
literally saw this man in the Super Bowl last year, probably the year before.
It makes no sense.
Like what?
It's actually kind of sad that they really let Buddy walk, and he made all that money.
They just didn't like AJ Brown.
Calvin career is done.
Yeah, he just wanted
Uh,
money.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna say it's done. I'm
he's
not gonna
done.
say it's done. If he can still be wide receiver one, put up maybe like 1,000 yards, 800 to 1,000 yards per season.
He
I re-
has no competition on Tennessee
well, yeah, for
unless
the wide receiver one spot,
unless
no,
unless D Hop decides he want to have a comeback year or
no,
wants to get traded.
Buddy need to retire. It's over. He's
Right.
done.
Derrick
That's
Henry
his.
left him.
That's the new go to number one. Now, hey, it's not a bad pickup. It's a bad pickup financially, or I think it's a little too much, way over much. I would have gave him about 3-4 years, 50 mil. You're not getting 92 out of me. You're not worth all that. But hey, Will Levis got to go to receiver now. I mean, D Hop is kind of a go to, but at the same time, he's older, so
It's just he's just to see how good he could be.
my boy just got paid. He said he good. He ain't tripping about nothing.
No, I'm talking about they only did that to see how good Will Levis could be.
Oh, well, I hope Will Levis turn out to be good. I like Will
Just
Levis.
think about it. Let's say they did that and try to trade up to get Marvin Harrison.
Oh, they ain't doing that. Ain't nobody giving that pick. That's gonna be too valuable of a pick.
What you mean? They only even got him projected to go until like the fifth or sixth pick.
Who?
Marvin Harrison. You gotta realize the first four picks gonna be quarterbacks.
The first three picks should be quarterbacks. The fourth spot is
Oh
who
yeah,
are the
and then
fourth?
the
Oh,
Bears.
Cardinals. The Cardinals.
Yeah, the
Really?
Cardinals getting a QB.
Nah, I don't see them
They're
trading
done
Kyle.
with Kyler.
I
They're
think they'll ride
they're,
out for another year.
they're done with Kyler.
Marvin Harrison Jr. probably go to Arizona. They'll probably give him a receiver, which in my opinion is a smart move. Get him a go to guy, possible generational receiver.
You already wasting Hollywood's career there.
Hollywood's trash. Hollywood Brown is ass. Hollywood Brown is so over. He's so trash. He's just a nice speed receiver that can't catch the ball. He can fly down that field,
He
but
could
boy cannot catch the ball. He's overrated. He's trash. He went to the Ravens thinking he was going to do something different. Ain't none changed.
did nothing.
He ain't even the best receiver on that team. It's Flowers' team, Zay Flowers, who I wish we drafted last year with Quentin Johnson, but I'm not going to cry about it no more. It's a new year. It's a new charter team. Maybe Quentin Johnson will step up this year instead of dropping wide open passes. Um, Bro, Hollywood Brown is trash. Like, I'm not even joking. He's trash. Hollywood coming to the Chiefs. I mean, you can have him. He don't do nothing but drop the ball.
Right. You gonna actually help us win.
Y'all already got a situation like that with Kadarius Toney. All he do is drop the ball. That's why the Chiefs didn't play him in the Super Bowl, I think. I don't know if that was him or somebody else. He said T. Higgins. But the Chiefs ain't got no money.
Right. Y'all still gotta pay what's the name, don't y'all? Or y'all paid him. So y'all ain't got no money.
But T. Higgins want a contract. I can't get T. Higgins, boy.
You gotta tell Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelsey to take a pay cut.
Patrick Mahomes would probably do it. He make $500 million. Pay cut ain't gonna hurt him. Travis Kelce, I don't know. He might not do it.
That nigga definitely not doing it.
Let
Nigga
me
with pay cut. Oh, you want to trade me? That nigga leaving.
right.
That nigga won his Super Bowls.
Mahomes just restructured his contract. I believe it. Everybody restructuring their contract. What's the point of paying him $500 million if you're just gonna ask him to restructure? I don't understand
Right.
that.
Them niggas
Hey,
were drunk when they made that. That's that
500
Super
million.
Bowl.
That's a lot of money, but it was like a 10-year contract, I think. So good way to lock him up. The other
Did
two,
not want to stay there for no 10 years.
the other two noticeable names that I saw here was Claypool was for funny because he won all. I remember he had all that talked all that trash. Now he's trash. But
Right.
Darnell Moore for the Falcons. Once again, Falcons making good pickups, good solid pickups, like a third string type receiver needed. Good
Let's see what
pickup.
they coaching do.
As a Falcons non-supporter, do what they do. I guess I don't know. Um, Gabe Davis from the Bills. He went to the Jaguars. That's a good pickup for Trevor Lawrence. That's a big body receiver. That's a really good pickup. I love that pickup from them.
Who? Gabe Davis.
Yeah, from the Bills.
Oh, that is a good pickup. Oh,
Jaguars making moves. Hell, Trevor Lawrence needed some
I'm
receivers last
surprised
year.
Stephon Diggs ain't left yet.
Boy, much trash as he talk. I'm really surprised he ain't low.
Right. That's who I was waiting to hear from to leave.
So the tight ends positions, there's not no superstar names on here, but you got Dalton Schultz. He re-signed with the Texans. You got Hunter Henry. He re-signed with the Patriots. I know he's on the Patriots.
Yep.
Noah Fant re-signed with the Seahawks, and then Gerald Everett, who just left us and went to Chicago. We let another solid tight end go, another solid player walk right out the door. That's what the Chargers do when you could have signed
Jordan
him to a little
Poyer
cheap
on the
contract.
Dolphins. He old though.
That's a good pickup though from Miami. That's a really good pickup.
Yeah, they got a no-fly zone. Pat Mahomes gonna have a hard time throwing.
Man, I don't trust the Dolphins. As long as Tua is their quarterback, and there's no disrespect to Tua. I like Tua as a human being, but I don't trust Tua in like big games.
I
He's
just feel
proven
like
time and
he's
time
gonna get
again.
hurt.
That too. It's always a possibility for him to get hurt, so I just can't trust it. We're gonna skip offensive linemen. Let's just talk about strictly skill positions. So now don't take it wrong, offensive linemen guys. Obviously, you guys are most important players on the team outside the quarterback. But
More important than a quarterback.
honestly, you really can say that too. I'm not even mad at that because they really make the whole offense like go. If they suck, nothing else flows. So
Unless you got a Michael Vick, then you don't care.
nah, because if he had a line, I guarantee he don't get all the injuries he had.
That is true. Nah, that nigga, no, because he said it himself. He just didn't know how to slide and go out of bounds.
Y'all got that boy. Guess it was.
Got who?
Who was that?
Right? Who is Mr. Good Life?
No, I was saying the question. Y'all
I'm
got that
asking
boy.
who is Mr. Good Life.
Another follower. Hey, take what we get.
Hello, Mr. Good Life.
Welcome
Hope
to the
you're
chat.
having a good life.
They say Chris. Oh, my bad. We're going to interior defense line. So Chris Jones, he re-signed with the Chiefs. Obviously,
Of course,
5-year, 158 million is crazy, boy.
that boy getting paid, and he ain't even gonna do nothing next year. I watch.
One of my favorites, Christian Wilkins, unfortunately, a Clemson fan. He went to Clemson, won us championship 2018, greatest team ever. He signed with the Raiders. That actually kind of hurt my heart. I hate the Raiders so much with all my soul. So,
Raiders trying to stack up. Who got Gus Edwards?
oh, we do. We got him. He signed for the Ravens. He signed with the Chargers from the Ravens. I remember Garrett sent it in the group chat. I said it was a solid pickup. It's not like nothing crazy, but it's a solid pickup.
Gus Edwards?
He
I
like a
don't know,
6'1" running back.
He be injured.
He had a good year
Y'all
last
get
year.
good with injuries.
Man, we're not good with nothing.
Why you hating so hard? We got three good wide receivers. Arguably the best running back in the league. Like, stop it.
The best running back? Who is the best running back in the league?
It's
That's
Derrick.
actually hard.
In my opinion, it's Derrick Henry. But if you want to put age into effect, is Josh Jacobs or
Nah.
Saquon. But I only hesitate to say Saquon because of his injuries. If he go the next 2 years without getting injured, he's the best running back.
Oh yeah, duh, Christian McCaffrey. Duh, I don't know why I struggle to remember that. That's who the best running back is.
It's Saquon.
Nah, I'm taking
It's
Christian
Saquon.
McCaffrey any day of the week.
A
One, he can catch
healthy
out the
over a
backfield.
healthy Saquon.
Yes, any day of the week.
No,
Christian McCaffrey more versatile, way more versatile.
I'm
He's
taking
more
Saquon.
elusive, more versatile.
I'm
He's a better
taking
backfield catcher. He can. I was gonna say play special teams. He can't play no special teams. He can.
Saquon
What's the
can.
word? What's the
Saquon
word?
can.
Special team.
Yeah.
You must be thinking of Penn State Saquon, not this year, not in NFL.
Hey, you right. The NFL is different though.
I'm not looking for the draft, man. I'm looking for the.
You ain't
Well,
gonna
I was gonna go originally Jonathan Taylor. I'm not gonna lie until he brought up Christian McCaffrey. I forgot about Christian McCaffrey.
Jonathan Taylor is not better than Saquon. I'll give you Christian, but Jonathan Taylor is not better than Saquon.
Jonathan Taylor, dog. He just don't get no credit because the Colts suck.
Then he don't need no credit. The Giants suck, and you see what Saquon did. He took them to the playoffs.
Jonathan Taylor healthy or the healthy Jonathan Taylor couple what was that 2 years ago? He ran for more than 1,100 yards. God, I can't read. Which he had a lot of touchdowns. So it was in 17 games, obviously. 5.5 yards per carry, which is actually really good. In other words, 2021, he was his breakout year. He had a great year. I hate the fact that he got hurt. He can run from any formation and get you at least 7. That's true. That's one reason I kind of agree with Christian McCaffrey. He's just more versatile. And versatility at the running back position is vitally important. So
I don't care. Saquon up there with him. You're not finna disapprove my running back, all right? Gonna put some respect on my running back name.
Fletcher Cox retired?
And he at home too. You said what?
Fletcher Cox retired.
About time.
It's a lot of names on here, man. A lot of names.
He's just old. He should just coach.
He should just coach.
He should help coach the D tackles on the Eagles.
I don't know if Dunn's still watching, but your boy Brian Burns he was franchise tag, but then he got traded to the Giants. So y'all lost a big piece there in Carolina.
What are y'all doing in Carolina? Like what are y'all doing?
Well, they revamped the whole offensive line. Bryce Young going into a whole new season with a brand new offensive line. So I hope he gets some protection this year. Because Lord knows he needed.
What that defense gonna be talking about though?
Probably nothing.
Get 7, but are they gonna give up 7 as easy?
They're probably last place in the division again. Yeah, no, the Saints suck. So
I was just about to say, I got them beating the Saints because
Saints are trash.
Poor Chris Olave, come to the Eagles.
Davion Clowney name on here. He ain't got no team. Chase Young name on here. I think he just got traded somewhere. The Texans, I think they just picked up Chase Young too. I'm just looking for other bigger names. Linebacker Patrick Quinn signed with the Steelers. We mentioned that earlier in the stream. If y'all were here, I think that's a tremendous pickup for them. Like that's an absolute steal. Patrick Quinn.
Where'd he go?
To the Steelers. That's why I said the Steelers, but they got a championship squad now. They just needed a quarterback.
I don't know. Patrick Quinn got to show out. He
was good last year. He's actually been good all his career.
He was solid last year. He wasn't. He was just solid.
Nah, you take him off the Ravens. Their defense will still be elite because they're elite. But Patrick Quinn is the catalyst for that defense. So without him,
I think he was just a great play caller.
The world going on out there. It's a lot of names on here that I don't really. Oh, they got Bobby Wagner. Say he signed with Washington 1 year. I guess they're still going to determine. I don't know, but Drew Trinkle. Oh, this signing irritates me because we should have kept him.
Jerry need to stay the owner of the Cowboys for forever.
Cowboys should have got Pat Queen. Yeah, but the Cowboys got endless money. Jerry Jones, the richest owner in the NFL, he got plenty of money. And nothing's going to ever change in Dallas until he either unfortunately passes away or he sells the team. Nobody's going to buy the Cowboys for $9.2 billion. Nobody got money like that. I mean, even billionaires not trying to spend that. So $9.2 billion is ridiculous.
For a Cowboys team, you ran into the mud.
Oh, no. If I had the money, I would buy them. If I had money, I would buy Dallas Cowboys. I promise you.
I would buy any team. For us, we would buy any NFL team. Let's be honest.
No, I would buy Dallas simply because of the star power they bring. Dallas is America's team. They got that all the promotions. They got all the TV games. They on TV every week. Their fans are crazy. Their fans show up. Even at road games, they're there. Them boys show up. 9.2 million for a billion for a team. I think that's the most expensive team in sports. I think they're the most expensive team to purchase in sports. That's
They
ridiculous,
are.
bro.
They are.
Jerry Jones has marketed the Cowboys to like this new stratosphere where other teams just can't catch them. There, no sport is going to ever
No, they
catch them.
still not worth more than the Yankees.
No, I looked it up. Dallas is number one. They just did. I
Oh,
just
they
saw
passed the
ESPN post
Yankees.
on.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous, man. Matter of fact, Drew Trinkle. Before we keep talking, blazing up the Cowboys, Drew Trinkle is super underrated as a diehard Chargers fan. I wish we kept him over Kenneth Murray, sorry ass, who we just let go, by the way. So yeah, imagine that we sit here and let somebody go after we let the good one go to Kansas City of all places, and he won a Super Bowl. So congratulations, Drew. I ain't even mad at you.
Oh,
They was $2 million in debt. Who was $2 million in debt? The Cowboys are $2 million in debt. I
how?
believe it.
How?
Jerry Jones sucks. Yes, he does. Jerry Jones is a racist, and he. I don't know, bro. I just don't like Jerry Jones as an owner, bro. He
Jerry
always trying to
Jones
get
is
involved.
doing a phenomenal job. Okay, y'all need to leave Jerry alone.
It's
Okay.
America's team, Cowboys.
The Cowgirls.
That his contract was pretty big, and do I think he deserved it? Not all that money. I mean, it's just Jerry flexing his pockets because he felt desperate to pay a quarterback. Because when you own the Cowboys, you expect at least good regular season play. And who the heck gonna go see a Cowboys game with some backup quarterback?
I feel like he did that because he ruined Dak's career.
I think he did it because he was kind of backed into a corner. He didn't have a choice. Like, bro,
Yeah, that is
who are we
true
gonna
too.
have? It's either Dak or nothing, and
Get
nobody
Kyler.
wants nothing.
You can go get Kyler.
I wouldn't be mad at the move, but they would have to switch quarterbacks, and I think Dak's contract might. Well, Kyler contract is pretty big too, so
They both got the same amount. Like they both getting the same amount for nothing.
well,
But
Kyler's in a
Kyler,
worse situation though.
yeah.
The Cowboys are actually a good team. They just suck when it comes playoff
No,
time.
no, I would say Dak's in a worse situation because of Jerry.
Even with Jerry there, dead or alive, I think the Dallas is in a way better situation. Their roster's phenomenal. They just suck. They always got to electrifying
No, what I'm
defense.
saying, I feel like he be the reason they lose a lot of games.
Oh yeah, Jerry Jones sold. He sold out in the '90s. That's why he got the Super Bowls, and he will never get another one as long as he breathing. So tough luck with that one, buddy. He should have never sold out.
Poor Jerry Jones.
I don't feel no sympathy for him. I can't stand Jerry Jones. Let me. The rest of this list is legit just safeties. Anton Winfield Jr. franchise tag by the Buccaneers, but I hate the franchise tag so much. If you're gonna do it, you should only be allowed to do it one time. That's just the owner's way of being cheap and not trying to pay nobody.
Yeah.
Uh, Kyle Deggers from the Patriots, he got a franchise tag. Unless this is might be, I'm using this from PFF. I don't know if it's still updated or not because some things might have changed in between these times. So Xavier McKinney signed with the Packers 4 years, 68 million. That's good. That's actually good money for a cornerback. It's not bad. Or safety, my bad. Geno Stone, I don't know who that is, but he signed with the Bengals, 2 year deal. You got Jordan Whitehead signed with the Buccaneers, 2 year deal. Like you said, CJ Gardner Johnson re-signed with the Philadelphia Eagles, 3 years, 33 mil. It's not bad. It's actually kind of a good contract. Aloha Gilman re-signed with the Chargers, thank God, because he's actually a really underrated player. For
I
two
wanted
years,
him
11
too.
mil.
I ain't gonna cap to you. I wanted my Eagles to go after him.
He is so underrated. I'm so glad we picked
Bruh.
up West kept him. It's only once a year for the franchise tag. No, I think you can franchise tag people twice because I think they tried to do the T Higgins this year. They tried to franchise tag him this year after doing it last year, and he wasn't going for it. I think that's one reason he out the door now.
Sounds about right. They still gotta pay Joe.
No, they already paid him, didn't he?
Didn't he just get a new contract like a year or two ago?
Yeah, now that money with him, that's why they ain't got none now.
Exactly.
My boy T Higgins said I ain't got time for this. I'm gone.
And he actually did something in that Super Bowl too. That's what's crazy. Y'all had Moss Jalen Ramsey.
So out of all these players that we signed, the most outrageous contract that I've seen was Kurt, obviously.
No, I
Baker
think it's
Mayfield.
Calvin Ridley.
Well, yeah, Calvin Ridley, most definitely. That much for a receiver in this day and age who's not even elite. He's just solid. He's not elite.
He's not even top 10.
He's not. And that's the bad part. You saw him like a top 10 wide receiver. So he got to produce now. Like, it's crazy.
Like he gotta go. I'm surprised they didn't franchise him.
Now, I'm not mad that he took the money because if I'm in a situation too at Tennessee come calling, I'm taking the money too. I don't
I
care.
am too.
So I'm gonna take the money. So I'm not mad at him, but I think the Kirk sucks. The Kirk Cousins signing was too much. Baker Mayfield was clearly too much. Like we said,
Well, why did he leave? You left arguably the best QB. Why? I mean, not the best QB, the best wide receiver. Why?
Kurt on the way to Magic. Stupid. We speak with 100 ball in the pocket. Hey, for real, man. Kurt be getting paid, but he got the greatest agent of all time. I swear he do. Dude has got to have the greatest agent ever.
Man, left Jetta.
I'm not
Hey,
even mad at
Jetta's
him.
leaving.
I hope come to the Chargers, Jetta. We'll make some space for you. I promise you. Come on through the door.
You
We'll
just
make
gonna
some
get
space.
injured and waste your career, son.
That's cool. He won't be killing us on another team.
What?
Take what we get.
Nah, I say either come to my Eagles or go to the Bengals.
Come to the Bongles.
Go to the Bongals.
That boy's not coming to no Chiefs.
Right. Y'all ain't got no money to get him. Y'all over here paying Pat Mahomes $500 million.
Listen, man, y'all got y'all 3 Super Bowls. Just it's Jim Harbaugh time. Just sit back,
Not as
relax,
Harbaugh
watch
time.
watch Jay Herbo go to work, and we might win the Super Bowl.
What's Buddy name for the Texans? Something Love. It's his turn. He about to take off with what's the name?
Talking about the Texans. I think the Jaguars actually gonna have a bounce back season. I don't think the Texans gonna free walk to the playoffs like they did this year because the Jaguars absolutely imploded. So I think the
They
Texans.
still got Doug Peterson.
Oh yeah,
They're gonna implode.
but
He gonna have to. He's one of those lucky coaches, in my opinion.
lucky he carried y'all to the Super Bowl. What do you mean? With a career backup quarterback. If it wasn't for Doug Peterson, Nick Foles probably wouldn't even have that chance to win that Super Bowl
And
because he
then,
wouldn't
and
have been
then
on the
the
team.
following year later, you decided to start Carson Wentz over Jalen Hurts.
But Jalen Hurts was a rookie. He didn't have time to get to the point
Jalen
where he
Hurts.
at now.
Jalen Hurts also that year, or was it a year later, got more wins than he did in the season. So
I would have started Carson Wentz too. If this is me personally, I would have started Carson Wentz to start the season off. Let Jalen Hurts sit behind and learn. It benefits players to sit behind and learn, even if the quarterback's not good. You can learn from him, learn from his
what are you
mistakes.
learning from a quarterback that's not good?
You
How
can
to
learn.
not be good?
He can teach you the way of the NFL. He can teach you around the league how to spend the money, the do's, the don'ts, the ins and outs to play on the field. He
Well,
made
yeah, I would
even the
most
mistakes.
definitely take financial advice from him, but I wouldn't take no on the field advice.
Even somebody like Carson Wentz may not be the best, but Carson Wentz was a solid dude to learn from. Before he got hurt, Carson Wentz was literally about to win MVP. People forget.
That's
I
fair.
think people forget he was
Well, I don't
MVP
forget that.
before he got hurt.
I don't forget that. I'm just confused on that. You just never bounced back from the injury.
Texans made some good defensive moves. Actually, they really did. I think the Texans are going to be solid this year. I predicted the Jaguars to win the AFC South last year. I'm not making that same mistake this year because of injury purposes. If the Texans are really going to be this good, bro, they will have the fastest turnaround I've ever seen in my life. These dudes went from legit 2 wins to playoffs, bro, in one
And it
season.
started
It's
with the
insane.
coach.
But coach and a quarterback change. One season, these dudes went from losers to legit Super Bowl contenders coming into this
Pat
upcoming
Mahomes
season.
need to be at the practice in practice right now.
That's scary
Hey,
how fast the team.
Hey,
That's scary, bro. Like they went from like legit nobodies to playoff contenders in one season. If
and
the
then
Chargers
they
can pull that off,
and then they have a top 5 defense last year.
Houston,
Yes, I think they had a top 5.
I'll have to look that one up. But that's the fastest rebuild I've ever seen in my life. That's the craziest. They went from Deshaun Watson to CJ Stroud that fast.
Crazy. They did the same thing with Deshaun Watson though.
Yeah, they turned it around super quick. But no, I don't think he got it that quick. He missed the playoffs his rookie year. This dude made it
That's
his
what
rookie
he
year. I was scared for the Chiefs for them. Hey, Houston coming, man. Houston is coming strong. I promise you.
telling you, y'all gotta worry about them next year. I ain't gonna say nothing on the Bengals no more. You got it.
The
It's
Bungles.
gonna be the Texans, not the
So,
Bengals.
as a Chargers fan, I'm just speaking here. We'll release Mike Williams, hopefully for cap room. I don't really want to break him back, to be honest with you. I just don't. Injuries have scared me enough for the past few years. Then they can't get rid of Joey Bosa, unfortunately, because the contract's too fat and nobody's going to take that on. I think he's going to restructure it. Khalil Mack just restructured his. Justin Herbert just got paid as he should. We let Austin Eckler walk. Thank God, because he sucks. I'm lying. He doesn't suck, but he's not the running back RB1 that you want on your team.
He's getting old now.
Yeah, he's going to Commanders. His career's over. He's going to Washington. That's where your career goes to die. So, I just got on my phone notification. Eric Kendricks, former Chargers / former Viking. He's kind of with the Cowboys. So that's a solid pickup. You know, he was trash for us last year, but hey, we'll figure it out. Dallas always do somehow. They always turn some scrub into a legend on the defensive end somehow. So they'll figure that one out. I'm afraid that because Kendrick's not a scrub. That's disrespectful. But he's not where he once was with the Vikings. Like those days are over.
You must be talking about Tavon Diggs because I don't know any other scrub that came out as a scrub.
Yeah, dude is so overrated. He talks so much. He can get interceptions. He's a ball hawk now. I give him that. But outside of that, dude's trash. He's
needs
trash.
help. He needs help on them medium routes, in my opinion. I would guarantee if I was coaching that team, he would always be on the receiver. I feel like it's going deep. That's the only way I could play them.
I don't know, man. The Cowboys always turn some trash into treasure. So they pulled it off once. I won't be shocked they somehow pull it off again. They won't win a Super Bowl because Dallas is cursed.
But you got a coach who came from the Falcons, and he's doing your defense. You're bound to choke.
Well, he got to the Super Bowl. Well, he gone now. I think he got a head coach job, actually.
He got to the Super Bowl, but you were also the one who said their defense was trash that year.
No. Bro, he turned their team around. The Falcons before, what's his name?
You said their defense was trash, Terrence.
I never said that. Their Super Bowl year? No.
Before
that, it was trash. But when he got there, actually, when he got there, they were trash in general. He turned the franchise around. He made Matt Ryan an MVP. He coached him good enough to get an MVP. The offensive line was solid. That Super Bowl run, the Falcons were a good team. Like, they were really a good team. Obviously, Matt Ryan's the catalyst for that because MVP, best player on the team. I mean, obvious reasons. But their coach obviously made a big difference. Like, his scheme matters in football. They walk through the NFC South because the NFC South is trash. It's always been trash. It always will be trash. No matter how good one team is. I don't know who's going to be that team this year. Like, take that next leap. Maybe the Buccaneers, just because they already got that experience. But who cares? This division sucks. But that 2016 Falcons team was really good. Dan Quinn. That's the name. Dan Quinn did a really good job turning that team around. They had a quick turnaround, too. They went from, I forgot who their coach was before. Who cares? But the guy before Dan Quinn to Dan Quinn, it was a really good turnaround. So I'm not really mad at the Falcons for making the Super. Can't mad at the team for making the Super Bowl. But they made a Super Bowl. They choked. Yes, they choked. I still think to this day that Super Bowl was rigged. I'm just going to be honest. I think it was rigged, like, out the tush. But bless them.
Maybe they choked.
They might have, but I just don't see a team choking that bad on the biggest stage. I'm sorry. And then the play calling was so stupid. To this day, I think that was the most rigged Super Bowl.
Like I said, that's what I meant. You had Devontae Freeman and who else? Then he come from the 49ers, Tevin Coleman in the backfield.
Just hand it off.
Throw the ball.
Stupid. Just hand it off. Like, they legit pulled a Pete Carroll. Just run the ball. Like, it's right there. Just run the ball, bro. What are you doing?
Hey, I'm telling you, to this day, I still don't trust Russell Wilson either. Because ain't no way you was confident in calling that.
Yeah, if I'm Russell Wilson, I'm switching that play. I'm switching that to line. Audible. Oh, I said the Super Bowl's rigged, bro.
And I'm telling you, Matt Ryan should have did that shit too. That's why that man garbage. He could have did that.
They had the best backfield. Atlanta, yeah, I think they did have the best.
They did have the best backfield that year.
I don't care what nobody say, bro. The Super Bowl versus the Falcons, the Super Bowl versus the Seahawks are both rigged. Tom Brady really got 5 rings in my head. It was rigged, bro. Like, the one versus the Chiefs had to be rigged because there's no way Patrick Mahomes is coming out there playing like absolute garbage Like it's ridiculous.
He wasn't playing like garbage. You mean his wide receivers?
His wide receivers, his offensive line, the defense.
He
Playoff
went out there and
Bucks.
played phenomenal. They just couldn't catch. It was legit proven in the highlights, in the Pat Mahomes highlights. You make a diving throw, and it hits your face mask. That's your fault as the wide receiver. That's most
Man,
definitely
that's
your
Super
fault.
Bowl. That Super Bowl's rigged. I'm not hating it.
Yeah.
That was rigged. Lay off the Buccaneers. Okay,
Playoff
Buccaneers, good
Bucks.
playoff run. Good playoff run. Not mad at you. But
Nah.
now win the Super Bowl, Baker Mayfield. Look at our colleague Dunn. He has responded. How do you feel about Russ going to the Steelers? Now that move we just talked about, I'm not really mad at it. I actually like it. I think Russell Wilson is getting this treatment all of a sudden when he's trash. Like, where do we get this notion from?
You must not have seen his 2 years in Denver.
His first year was rough, I give you that. But his second year last year was actually good. Like he had a good. His team sucks, but he had a good season. It wasn't MVP level, obviously, but Russell Wilson had a solid second season with Denver. The coaching, Sean
I feel
Payton
like he's
sucks.
too focused on Sierra and not football anymore.
Well, your wife do come first.
And your wife over here trying to make weird music that she can't relate to.
His second season in Denver, he threw for 3,000 yards, 26 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and a pass rating of 98. That's good. Those are really good numbers. That's MVP numbers for some bench warmer.
But it's Russell Wilson, so it's trash. All right.
That's better than his first season. He threw for
They need
3,500.
somebody to blame in Denver, so it's Russell Wilson.
They need to be blaming Sean Payton. They spent all that money on him. They legit traded
I
for
ain't gonna
Wilson.
cap to you. Why did they? I thought he retired. Why
He did.
Why did he come back?
Because he wanted to coach again. Thank God we didn't pick him up. Boy, we got Jim Harbaugh. I'm not tripping now, but
I think they about to go straight to the Super Bowl.
I give us 1 to 2 seasons. Jim Harbaugh have us in the Super Bowl. At least the playoffs, hopefully by next year. That'd be great.
Depending on how y'all play this year, y'all might go this year.
Russell Wilson had a good season. Don, to answer your question, I think it's going to be a good fit because the Seahawks, the Steelers have a top-out defense, an elite receiver who I think is super underrated.
You talking about
14.
Pickens?
Yes, stupid.
Bro, no, you can't do that because last year he was trash to you, bro. Last year he was garbage.
You got to stop putting words in my mouth. I've never said he was trash.
No, bro, because
I said the Steelers were trash. I never said he was trash. You talking about the quarterback? He is trash.
Talking about
Kenny Pickens is trash. That's what I'm talking about. He's trash.
Pickens, not Pickett. Pickens.
No, I'm talking Kenny Pickett is trash.
You said Russ. I don't think he's gonna be fired.
I think this Seahawks. I keep talking about Seahawks. He's been going for like 3 seasons.
You think he's gonna have a better season than Ben Roethlisberger did when he won the Super Bowl?
We don't speak of his name on this podcast. Russ gonna cook, man. Let Russ cook. Denver held them back. I think they truly held them back. My man's gonna cook.
He about to eat.
He gonna eat. But that defense is elite, bro. They gonna eat this year. He can just play like a game manager, but they gonna eat. They're gonna eat this year, as long as he plays solid.
That's true.
The boys gonna eat. That AFC North division with the Ravens, the Steelers, the Browns, and what other team? Oh, the Bengals. My bad. They're done.
The Bengals.
Nobody cares about the Bengals. They're done.
Hey, remember Joe? Remember Joey? Can't leave Joey out.
They're done. It's over. They're done. That division is gonna be solid, bro. The Steelers are back. I know Steelers fans are happy. They're back. Like, you're home. Welcome back to the competition. Welcome back to relevancy.
Legit rivalry now.
Right. You get them classic Ravens Steelers games back. I missed them days with Ray Lewis and Ben Roethlisberger and all them boys.
Don't forget my Eagles in Pittsburgh. We fighting for Pennsylvania.
Fighting for Pennsylvania. Wow.
That is insane.
What the flip? I think we don't really discuss much of everything that needed to be discussed for this episode, y'all. We're an hour in. We live streaming for like the 3rd time on this channel, I think. If there's anything else y'all want to talk about before we go ahead and get out of here, go ahead and leave it. Go ahead and make a comment, and we'll put it up on the board so we can talk about it a little more. But free agency wise, we made our picks. Who was the worst decisions?
Hey, Justin, the Chiefs sucks. Don,
yeah,
Panthers suck. Terrence, your Chargers suck. Aziri, Garrett, your Falcons suck.
I agree with Chiefs.
Good life. I hope you have a good life, but the Bucks suck.
The Bucks. Just going in for closing statements. Whenever somebody ready to drop them in, go ahead and drop them in.
They trying to get
Because,
a photo real quick.
right, go ahead and get them questions in.
Did my Bucks beat your Eagles last year in the playoffs? Look, Bradbury suck. We're getting rid of him. Okay. And we're not allowing big play. We're gonna find Darius if he call himself big play this year.
Big play Slay.
We're gonna find him.
Big play Slay.
If he
They call
can't
it
say them
big play.
words, he gotta kick those out his vocabulary.
You need to kick yourself out of vocabulary. What a goof. I'm gonna give it about 5 more minutes before we really head out. But before we do head out, I really do appreciate everybody for standing around watching. It's been an hour long. It's our second time. No, third time, sorry. Third time live streaming of episode. I actually kind of enjoy doing it like this, not gonna lie. Make this a permanent thing going forward. Not permanent, but we should make this like a monthly thing going forward just to get some viewer interaction. I like being able to get interactive with people in the comment section. So before we leave, also, I'm gonna plug myself. Wrestling Geek, link in the description. I'm gonna somehow put that down there when this video go up on YouTube or officially on our page. I'm gonna plug myself. I'm growing. Listen to me, I'm growing. Matter of fact, let me show y'all the screen of my channel growing so y'all can actually get a glimpse of where your boy is at and how he's moving because your boy is slowly growing on this YouTube thing. Um, I'm actually really happy. My videos have been getting really good traction. YouTube, thank you for being my friend in this situation because without y'all, none of this is possible. Um,
None of this is possible. That is, hey,
YouTube is the king of plugging, so I'm gonna plug myself. My channel is really growing, man. So I just want to show y'all this. I'm gonna give y'all a full screen because we're here. Your boy said 316 subscribers. My Bianca video I did the other day, 5 days ago. I'm at 107 views. I didn't drop today because we had to do this, so I'll drop another day. But my Damian Priest video got 80 views, 23 views from this. And the point is, I'm plugging myself. And I just want you guys to go ahead and subscribe. This is my channel right here, Fully Wrestling Geeks. We never get to do this. I make content, try to drop content every day. Obviously, I'm on my roll now. I drop shorts every day as well. I try to drop shorts. These are my shorts here. But, you know, you got to plug yourself every now and then before you can finish it off. So we're going to end the stream here because we didn't get any closing questions. Appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe as always. Thank you for the likes, everybody who liked the video, everybody who stopped in and watched it, even if it's for a few seconds. We appreciate the views. And we'll see you guys in episode 30. Gonna cook up something special for y'all in that one. And can't wait to get there. So Don's gonna end the thing off with Panther Nation.
you're a Gamecock boy.
You are a Gamecock. So I'm gonna thumbs that down because the Panthers are trash. And I hope you guys have a fantastic night. And we'll see y'all in episode 30 on I don't know what exact day it is, but good stream, boys. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know what exact date our next drop date is. I figured out when to get here. So but we'll see y'all in the next episode. We out.